Hello everybody! Welcome to my bathroom. I'm feeling like shit. Not like physically, just like I feel like I need to do a bit of self-care. It's Monday and I've spent the whole weekend like basically like half rotting. Like I was being productive, like I ended up making myself a skirt just really randomly and I was painting, like I was doing productive stuff, but I like didn't leave the house. I went on like one half-an-hour walk. So I just feel a bit like shit. So we're going to be doing some TLC, starting off with brushing my hair, which I actually don't think I've done this whole weekend. That's the kind of vibe we were on this weekend, you know? Today I feel productive. I've been working, I've edited my Miami vlog, which to be honest is a bit late out because mainly I left my camera in Anna's bag and she went back home. Now if you don't know, Anna lives like an hour away from me. So she went back home and obviously I didn't have my camera. So, which had my SD card in, which obviously had all my footage from Miami. So yeah, anyway, so I edited that. It was a very long process to edit because it was a very long video. Anyway, I'm gonna put a hair mask in my hair. I'm gonna use this Scala stuff that I bought when I was in Miami. And I think I'm gonna go to the gym just to do some sort of exercise, because the one thing I've been really struggling with since moving back home and like I work from home is that I can't fall asleep, and I think it's because I barely leave the house. Don't like it. Sometimes I just like to go through my mum's makeup, see what she's got, and I don't like that lipstick. Anyway, so I think it's because I'm not doing any exercise that I'm struggling to sleep at night. Like I never used to have that issue before. Like we always used to say like, I don't get how you can stay in bed all day and like rot in bed all day and not be tired. And like when we were at uni, and I think it's just because I was working and I was at uni every day, so the days I had off I was just genuinely so tired. Instead, like now, because I obviously work from home, I live at home obviously, it's just a lot harder to like go out the house, and like it just feels like so much more effort. Also I need to like have to get ready every day, even though I'm literally leaving for like 20 minutes and whatever. Anyway, my point is I'm gonna go to the gym to try and tire myself out. I'm also then gonna have a really nice like full body-ish shower where like I proper do like hair care and whatever. Oh, I also kind of want to film a podcast episode. I only ever did one episode of my podcast and I actually really enjoyed filming it and just getting to yap for like 40 minutes. But at the same time, I actually just, as we know, have not been on my YouTube grind. So I think I'm going to film an episode of that to post after this vlog comes out. Also because I feel like, because obviously again, I'm not leaving the house, the like vlog content's it's a tad boring. Do you know what I mean? It's a tad boring. So I think maybe doing some more talking videos might be more interesting to you guys. I don't know, let me know. Also, I have a new like collection of hair products that I use, and it's really like, I feel like it's what my hair needs. Like it makes my hair feel so nice and soft. I'd recommend it. I'll put it here so you can see what I use, because I actually decanted the shampoo in. Basically, I used to use Monday hair stuff and I used to love it, like absolutely love it, because it made my hair feel so nice. But then I kept seeing TikToks of people being like, oh, Monday's making me lose my hair, Monday's making me lose my hair. And I was like, interesting, because I actually have been losing a lot of hair. But then also, I don't know if it was because of the shampoo and the conditioner, I don't know, because I just in general lose an excessive amount of hair. Anyway, so I stopped using Monday, but I really like the bottles for multiple reasons. A, I like that they're like a pump bottle. Let me actually show you the bottle just in case you don't know what it looks like. This here is the bottle, right? It's aesthetically pleasing and it's a pump. It's a pump, which I really like. So I've just decanted my new shampoo just in there. Also, this is about to sound like the world's smallest problem and the world's biggest like first world problem ever. But basically, I have been gifted very good skin throughout my life. Like I've never had issues of like having lots of spots or anything like that. And obviously when we went to Miami, usually if I get spots, they're either hormonal, which are usually like around my cheeks, like here, or they're food related and then they're around my mouth. But my point is, I don't get spots very often. Like for the way I treat my skin surprisingly treats me really well because I sleep in makeup. I never do any sort of skincare. Since Miami, because obviously I was eating so much shit whilst I was over there, I've had this spot here on my chin, and you'll have seen me in Miami putting a spot patch over it, and it really pisses me off. Like the second I get a spot that's like pretty big and you can see it, like it's all I can see on myself, and I'm like, I bet people wouldn't even really notice, because if I'm looking at someone I don't think, oh my god, ew, they're so spotty, which I've never thought of that about anyone, I don't think. But at the same time, like I can't get over it. I can't get over it. It's all I can see when I look in the mirror is this big fat spot. But it has calmed down a little bit, so that's a positive. I don't like this slick back, I'm redoing it. My parents are currently away in Italy. They've been away since, I want to say Tuesday, so they've been away for nearly a week. They come back on Friday. And then I think we're gonna put the Christmas tree up, which I'm very excited about, because I love Christmas. Basically, last week I went up to Leeds with Sam because, again, my parents were leaving me and I didn't want to be all by myself. I actually really don't mind being by myself, but I thought I might as well just go up to Leeds with Sam. Why was I going with this? I went up to Leeds with Sam and it was snowing up in Leeds. And I think it was snowing down here as well, but it was snowing up in Leeds and like the snow stuck. And I was like, that's such a weird concept. Like, to me, the fact that in November it snowed and it stuck, like, what? That don't happen down south, let me tell you that. Right, okay, I prefer that slope back. We're going with that. I've literally got hair all over the sink. Also, guys, this jumper that I bought in Miami whilst at the basketball game, I literally, whilst I was there and I was buying the jumper, I bought it because I was fucking freezing in there. Like, I was so cold. And when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it's okay, but like, I don't love it. But I was like, I need a jumper, I'm gonna buy it. I was like, it was $60, which I think is like £52. So it's not like a cheap jumper at all. But at the time I was like, well, I don't really want to have a jumper I'm not gonna like if I'm spending like 50 odd quid on it. That was my thinking. And I didn't love the jumper when I picked it up. Like, I wasn't obsessed with it. And then I put it on and I've been obsessed ever since. Like, I absolutely love this jumper. It's like cropped at the perfect cropped spot. It's like nice and big. My only qualm is the fact that it is quite thin. Once it comes to like summertime, it was up. Like, it'll be a good jumper. Anyway, and my mum likes it, which is really unlike her because she doesn't like things with like graphics on them. She's a very plain woman. I've been really obsessed with Line of Duty. I've already watched it all in the past, like as it's come out, I've watched it all. But I was rewatching it because I found out that season 6, I want to say, there's a new season coming out. So I've been rewatching all of it and I'm near the end of season 5 and this show's just so goddamn good. Like, the BBC know how to do a police show really well, like really, really well. Also, after this, I think I'm gonna rewatch Stranger Things. Like, Anna's been going on about it because obviously season 5's coming out. Stranger Things season 5 is coming out, I think, at the end of this week. So I think I'm gonna rewatch it because my issue is I've never rewatched the season before of Stranger Things before watching the new one, which means I've actually like forgotten the storylines, you know? So, and since, you know, season 5 is like the final season that collects everything up, I think I need to rewatch it from the start. Stranger Things started coming out in 2016 and I started watching it in 2016 and each season came out like a year after or even longer. So I've never rewatched it like quickly enough. Does that even make sense? Am I even making sense of what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna try and go to the gym. I've been trying to go on walks every day. It's not been happening, but I've been trying to go on a walk every day just to go outside, get a bit of fresh air, whatever. And yesterday I did it and it was a really nice sunny day, so it was all fine. But today is quite a gloomy day and I don't really want to go outside. I really don't even want to go to the gym, but I feel like I need it. I need the exercise. I'm literally just gonna do probably a half an hour walk on the treadmill if I'm gonna be completely honest to you guys. I'm trying at least. I'm goddamn trying. I feel like a really productive adult. I just put a wash on, so it's on for when I'm in the gym, and then I'll come back from the gym, I'll have a shower, and then hopefully that's the time it will be finished and I can put it out to dry. I feel like that bitch. Like, I feel like I'm really adulting right now, and I'm adulting correctly. I'm just waiting for my headphones to charge so I can run to the gym. I also downloaded the episode I'm watching of Line of Duty that I can watch whilst I'm in the gym. I'm really hyping myself up to, the more I say I'm going to the gym, the more I'm actually gonna go. I've also changed into my gym clothes. Guys, I promised I tried to go to the gym, but basically the gym is like in the group of apartment blocks that I live in, and you need like a special fob for it. To get that, oh, it's the washing machine. To get that special fob, you need to do like, you have to do like a whole like gym training. Like, you have to be like, I know how to use these things. Obviously I know how to, my dad's calling me, 2 seconds. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you have to do like this whole course and then like a little like online course thing. Anyway, I don't want to do the damn course. I know how to use the damn gym, okay? I might not go very often, but inconsistently I've been going to the gym since I was 16, so I feel like I know how to go to the gym, you know? Anyway, so the point is, I don't have a fob. My mum, my dad both have the special gym fob, and they're away at the moment, and they both have them because they're on their keys. So I literally walked all the way down to the gym just to realise that I didn't have the fob. So I went on a walk instead. I went on a half-an-hour walk. It was a bit cold to be wearing what I'm wearing on a walk, but it's okay. There's also, I saw this TikTok like tutorial on how to like curl your hair like Julia Roberts, so it looks like really natural. So I want to try that after, once I've dried my hair. I also have a Tesco delivery come in at 5:30. Saying that, they're always early, so I'm gonna quickly enough shower so that I'm ready for 5:30. I also then think I'm gonna spend my evening starting to buy my Christmas presents for people. Yeah, because I like to know that I've got people present. Like, I like to know that I've got them, you know? I've planned pretty much every single present, but I just like to know that I've got it in the bag, you know? Sometimes showering actually makes me feel like the world has reason again, you know? Sometimes it really just hits the spot. And this is one of those times. I feel like the sun is shining again, which is not the sun setting, but the sun's shining again. There isn't a worry in my life. That's what I feel like. My face is dry as fuck though. Guys, I recently bought this 5% squalane hyaluronic acid and polyglutamic acid overnight balm from Beauty Bay, and it kind of slaps, I won't lie. I only got it because I wanted to get an eyeshadow palette from them, and if you spent like a certain amount of money you got free delivery, and I only got this really for the free delivery, and I thought you can never really go wrong with a face moisturiser. But let me tell you, in these colder months, this shit has been really hitting the spot. It is meant to be for like nighttime, so you couldn't like put it on before like doing your makeup type thing, because it is literally like a balm. Like, it's like putting Vaseline on your face, but it just moisturizes your face so much. I need more on my forehead. I have like a very mixed like combination skin where I get really oily on my nose and like under my eyes here I get really oily, but then like my like this triangle here between my eyebrows all the way around like up here gets so ridiculously dry. It's like that's why I never put, not never, but I very rarely put any sort of makeup up here, because it just dries up and it looks really funny. And also my chin gets really dry, which again is why I don't put makeup on my chin. That's just a little fun fact about me. I hope you enjoyed it. My pores are unclogged, my face is moisturised, my body's moisturised. I feel like a new woman. I'm just gonna wait like, I think an hour. I think I'm just gonna watch an episode of Line of Duty, put that washing out to dry, watch an episode of Line of Duty, which I think is a long episode because it's the like season finale for the season I'm watching, and then I'm gonna blow dry my hair, and hopefully in that time test scores comes. Yeah, I flipping get it, you're done. You don't have to keep telling me. Jesus Christ. Also, randomly my chargers aren't working. Like, I've had to get a new charger out. You know, the great thing about living with your parents, they seem to have everything you need. They seem to have everything you need, right? Like, my charger stopped working, so what do? I go into the box full of chargers. Would I ever have my own box full of chargers? No. It would never be that organised. It would just be thrown in a corner somewhere. Anyway, I'm gonna go put this washing out to dry because it's pissing me off. My hair is now dry. I'm just gonna get the little things that I need. Anyway, I've already put mousse in my hair when my hair was wet. I also, oh, you're a bit wonky, but fine. The issue at hand is the fact that she uses 2 different wands to basically do this, so each layer is like a different wand. So she uses like a normal curling wand like this, and then she uses a mermaid wand. Now my issue is that I have both of them. Obviously I have the thing here, I've got the mermaid somewhere around here, I've got the mermaid wand. My issue is that they both go into this curling bit, which is a bit slight of a problem because I'm obviously not going to take it out, put the other one in, let it heat up, you know, continue doing that. So my thinking is I'm gonna do all of the curls first. I'm gonna clip out the layers that need waving, and then I'll go back through with the waver. It might ruin the curls, but we'll see. I look a bit crazy. I've just finished curling all of it. I need to do the waver now. And then look, I have little bunchies for where I need to curl it. This looks a bit crazy. You're meant to do like tiny little sections, and to be honest I think my hair is a bit too short for this, but we shall see, we shall see. It could work. I need to hairspray this layer. Oh, that went in my eye. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're halfway done, I only did 2 layers of waving because obviously the top layers was meant to be curly. Guys, we've waved it all. Remember, it needs to be shaken. Why do I look like that? I just breathed in hairspray. Jesus Christ. You gotta shake it. And I'm gonna do this up with my head upside down, okay? I swear to God, if this doesn't look good, I'm gonna be fuming because this actually took me ages to do, okay? Like, it definitely took me like an hour and a half to do. I think my hair might be too short for it, you know? I think it'd work better on longer hair. I don't know. Do I like it? I don't know. I can't tell, but I'm stuck with it now because it took me so goddamn long. So long. Good morning, guys. I've just had an Amazon delivery. And this is actually really exciting to me. I haven't done an Amazon delivery in a hot sec, which is very unlike me because usually I'm like getting an Amazon delivery every day. It's actually not that interesting of a parcel. Right, so I got white paint because I'm running out of my paint, and I got this big ass bottle because actually the bottle that was half the size was the same price as this one, or maybe £1 less than this one, and I thought I'm just gonna get this big bottle. I got clay, got air dry clay, because I thought, I think I'm gonna make some little bits for people for Christmas, and that's where the Christmassy element comes in. And then I also got some air dry clay glaze, so that it's nice and shiny, although I did think this was going to be a bigger bottle than it is. Anyway, that's my little haul. I went on a bit of a shopping spree yesterday, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It's because I started buying Christmas presents, and then I started buying myself Christmas presents, and that's where the problem started, really. I've got my clay. I might do that tonight, actually. Guys, what I'm about to say is so stupid. I shouldn't be thinking it, okay? Last night, I literally couldn't fall asleep because all I was thinking about was if I wanted to still be blonde. I bet you thought it was going to be serious. I bet you thought it was going to be a serious thing that I was about to say. No. Joke's on you, it's about my hair. I was really deeping. The upkeep, I just can't. I can't be fucked with the upkeep. And you know what? I feel like I'd want to keep it more if I had long blonde hair. But because it's short, I just put over it. And I'm thinking like, I need to go get my hair done because these roots are no joke. I'm thinking, do I really just want to go get it done again? I really shouldn't be saying this. I've had blonde hair for like July, August, September, October, November. 5 months. 5 goddamn months is all I've had it for. And now I'm like, I'm really, let me show you how it looked when I first got it done. It was very light, like very light. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if to just get it done one more time. I don't want to fall, right? Somehow, it happens to be that in the past 2 years, I've changed my hair continuously. And I think it's because I used to have red hair, loved the red hair. I had the red hair for like 2 years, I want to say. And before that I had, okay, let me start my whole hair dyeing journey. When I was about 16, I dyed my hair using henna. So it was my natural hair colour, which is like a really dark brown, you can see it here, really dark brown, and then it had the red over it. So it kind of like was very red. It was like red tinted almost, right? It wasn't like red, it was just red tinted. And then I went blonde, like balayage blonde. And then I think I'm just gonna add pictures here so you can see what I'm talking about. Then I went balayage blonde. Then I chopped it all off into a bob so I could try and get rid of as much of that blonde as possible. And then I went back to red. And then I had that red for ages. And then I went black and red. I had like red chunky highlights with black hair. And that was really cool. That's probably one of my favorite hair colors I've had. And then I went fully black. And the issue with when I went fully black with my hair was the fact that I did like the darkest black. Like it was like one solid color. I think if I was to do it again, I'd do it like a dark, like deep brown, because there was like literally no highlight, no low light, like no nothing. It was literally just a block of black hair. And I liked it when it got washed out. Like when it washed out after a while, I really liked it. Anyway, and then after that, okay, bear in mind from the black and red, now we're in the last 2 years, right? So went black and red, went black. Then when I tried to strip all the black out of my hair, then I went ginger. And actually when I went ginger, originally I wanted to go blonde. And I wish I went blonde back then, because that's when I had long hair. I wish I went blonde back then. But I didn't, I went ginger. Then the ginger started to grow out and I couldn't be asked to go get it done again. So I didn't. What I did instead was I just chopped my hair, which I don't regret that decision. I'm like at the time, and I still look back at those pictures and I love the pictures, I like the short hair, whatever. Now that I'm at like that awkward length where it's just like a bit of a long bob, I'm kind of like, I'm regretting the decision of having cut my hair in the first place, because this is an awkward length and it's pissing me off. Like I just don't like my hair ever, pretty much. Anyway, so then I did some highlights and then I went and got it done to blonde. So in the space of 2 years, I've had black and red hair, black hair, ginger hair, blonde hair. I've had 4 different hairs. That means on average I've changed my hair every 6 months. I just think I miss, like, that whole thing happened because I missed the red hair so much and I wanted a colour that like I liked as much as the red hair. And now I want to go back to red, but I feel like I can't keep having this stigma attached to me that I change my hair every 6 months. So I think I'm gonna go get my hair done at some point in the next few weeks. Keep that, like I've had this, like this has grown out like 5 months now. So I think I'm gonna let it grow out for another 5 months, which I know a lot of people can say that's way too long to let your hair grow out. But I would also rather not kill my hair with bleach. This time next year, go back to red, which I think would mean I have to go back to the hairdressers and ask for them to go dark. But I really want to be red now. Like red was such a vibe. Let me show you because you don't get it. The ginger was a vibe as well, I'm not gonna lie to you, but the red, and you know what it is also, the red hair, I just used to dye it at home. So there's also the ease of like, I just get to dye it at home. Like I don't have to go get my hair dyed. And that to me, like having to book an appointment for anything is like the biggest effort to me, like known to man, and I'd rather just not do it. Look at the red hair. Like she's a cool girl. So I don't really know what to do with my hair because I just can't be asked to keep going to the hairdressers. I'm gonna actually FaceTime Weeze because she's the one who's gonna judge me the most for changing my hair. And I'm gonna give you an update once I've FaceTimed her and know what she thinks I should do. Okay guys, Weeze isn't gonna judge. Woo! Do I just go to the hairdressers and ask my hair to be all my natural hair colour? Which would be so weird to have because I haven't had my whole natural hair colour since I was like 16. Maybe that's what I do. I don't know. I feel like they're going to be like, no, this is really expensive. I don't know what to do. Anyway, whilst on the phone to Weezy, I've decided what I'm going to make with this clay. She had some great ideas, so we're going to get onto that. I think tonight. I think I'm going to do it tonight. And maybe, you know what? Just maybe I'll go out and buy a bottle of wine and have some wine whilst crafting. That feels like a good eve to me. So my camera's having a bit of a hissy fit. Like, I tried to put it on charge whilst filming, which I do all the time. And maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe that's why it's having a hissy fit. But anyway, it wasn't working. It kept turning off. Anyway, so my camera might die whilst I say this bit, but I do think I'm gonna do it. I asked ChatGPT. Chat said that I have to dye it like a darker colour to then do the rest of my hair. They said do your roots first, let that process for like half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, and then do the rest, like your ends, and leave that for like 10-15 minutes. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna go to the shops. I don't think I'm gonna do it today. I think maybe tomorrow, but I'm gonna go to the shops. I'm gonna buy what I need. Also, because I haven't been outside yet today. Also gonna go get a bottle of wine to make me a bit happier. And not that I'm not happy actually, and not that I need alcohol to make me happy. That didn't sound very good. Just to have like a fun evening. I'm gonna make my clay thing. I've been painting this eve, well, I say this eve, for the past like 45 minutes, hour. This is where the paintings are. I know it doesn't look like much yet, but we're getting there. Trust me, we're getting there. I'm gonna put my camera on charge with a different charger and it's gonna be fine. And I've used that charger before. I've used that plug before. It's like one of the ones that is just in the wall and it's like a USB-C and you just plug it in. And I've used that to charge my camera in the past. I don't know why it's having a hissy fit right now. It just is. Let me try a different charger and see if that works. So I might film outside. Also, because I haven't filmed anything outside, it's just been me at home. There's like a group of people in front of the dyes that I need. And I don't have the guts to ask them to move, and they're just on their phone. So now I'm just walking around the shop, waiting for them to leave. How cute are these decorations? Hello everybody, I'm back home. I was in Asda for a really long time because there was just these people who didn't want to fucking move out of the way, and they were just there like on their phones. Kind of annoying, like, oh, please don't be that person. It's not really 100% their fault because I could have asked them to move. I get really awkward in those situations, and mostly because they were like teenagers, and teenagers kind of scare me. So I'm gonna give you a little haul. I only got 4 things. Starting off with mushrooms. This was a purchase I made whilst walking around the shops, and I thought, God, I haven't had mushrooms in ages. So I got some. Then I got my dye. So chat says, let me actually tell you exactly what chat says. Step 1, pre-fill the blonde. Essential. Your blonde areas are missing the warm pigment that red needs. Without this step, you'll get bright neon red on the blonde, dull flat red on the root, and a patchy fade. It said how to fill. Buy a warm golden or copper semi-permanent. And then it said, it gave me like a 2 options of what I could buy from the drugstore. It said Caliroll, is that what this brand is? Natural Instinct, 7G or 8G. Now, I was looking at 7G and 8G in the store, and I was thinking, they're really light. They're basically the colour of my natural hair. Not my natural hair, my dyed hair. So I went, maybe it's better to get a more even tone throughout, to go with a darker colour. So I just ignored what chat said altogether. And instead of getting 7G or 8G, I got 5G. And the G, I'm pretty sure, stands for golden. So that's what I went with. Step 2, chat says, apply your permanent red, right? It says root first, in all caps. Mix your permanent red shade with 20 vol developer. Apply only to roots. Leave for 20 to 25 minutes. Then, in all caps, put the same colour through the pre-filled lengths. Leave for 10 to 15 minutes. Blonde grabs red faster. Don't over process. And for this, it gave me the options of Garnier 6.6 Fiery Red, L'Oreal
Preference 6R, Revlon Colour Silk 46, or Schwarzkopf 6.88 or 7.887. Now here's the thing, I couldn't find any of those colours. So I went with Schwarzkopf Red Passion, this colour. Funnily enough, this is the colour I used to get. However, I asked Kat if I can use this. He said it's not great. So what I might do is I might mix these two. Anyway, those are my products. And then, leaving the best till last, I got a bottle of my favourite wine. Although I have a feeling this is sparkling, because why is it bubbling like that? A slight change of plans for this eve, which is actually probably a good thing that I have plans for the evening. I'm going out with Ava and her friends, which is very exciting. And actually it probably means I get to think about what I'm doing first, you know? Sleep on it a bit more, because I half slept on it. I had the idea as I was falling asleep. So I did kind of sleep on it, but not massively sleep on it. Anyway, I'm gonna start doing my hair and makeup, specifically my makeup, because I can do that in the living room, because the episode I'm watching, oh, by the way, I finished watching Line of Duty. I finished watching that last night, so I've started watching Blue Lights, because my TV's really weird. Like, I don't know, Netflix is weird on the TV. It doesn't seem to work very well. So I was trying to watch Stranger Things, and every 2 seconds it kept stopping, so I was like, I'm done. But BBC iPlayer seems to be fine, so now I'm watching Blue Lights. And this episode is kind of tea, so I don't want to stop it. So I'm gonna do my makeup. I have no clue what to wear. I feel like, because I don't socialise anymore, whenever I have to socialise, I'm like, I literally don't know what to wear. Wait, let me show you the outfit, actually. I've just walked away. This is the fit. I think I'm gonna wear, there's only one boot, but I think I'm gonna wear these boots with it. I feel like it's smart cash, you know? Oh shit, I've just spilt wine all over my floor. If you ever wonder what I smell like at the moment, Kylie Jenner Cosmic 2. Current perfume of the season. Although I was wearing it all summer long. I usually do like one perfume for summer, one perfume for the winter. But I've been wearing that this whole time. Which is why I always get small bottles, because I'm like, well, I'm only going to wear it for like half a year. So I don't need a big bottle. Gonna grab my house keys and I'm go. Guys, I'm on my way back home. I didn't film anything. Sorry. It was actually very fun little socialising. We just went to a pub and had some drinks, and we just had a bit of a chat. She had her friend from New York over. Also, God, I've missed East London so much, guys. I've missed it so much. I was on my way back to the tube and I walked into the station and this woman was like, girl, you look so fit. I don't know why I did an American accent, she was British. She's like, girl, you're so hot. I was like, thanks. You gotta get that anywhere. Guys, it's happening. It's happening. I'm dyeing my hair. I know I'm wearing the exact same outfit as yesterday. Well, actually, I'm not wearing the same outfit. What you see is the same outfit because you just see the jumper. But I need my hair dyeing top, which is just a top that I've dyed my hair in the past. I think I'm gonna FaceTime Anna whilst I do it for the moral support, and I'll come back to you guys once I have the brown all over my hair. Well, not all over my hair, just in my ends. Anna didn't actually pick up the phone, which is really rude because she's one of the few people I've told I'm doing this, and she was like, okay, I want to be on FaceTime. So I tried to FaceTime the girl. She don't pick up. I even texted her dad. I was like, is she just having a nap? He went, I don't know, she's in her room. I was like, she's not picking up the phone. He's just texted me back saying, yeah, she's having a nap. You know what's actually the most annoying part of the fact she hasn't answered the damn phone? Is the fact that I wanted to do this morning and I didn't, because I was like, oh, Anna wants to be on the phone. She's at work. I'm not gonna do that. And she just fucks me off. She just fucks me off. Yeah, that's what she's done. She said, no, Sophie, fuck you. I'm gonna have a nap. Hair dyeing time. I don't like it. I'm freaking myself out a little bit, you know. I look like a child. I look like me when I was a kid. I look so young. Also, my face is so dry because I washed it, because I had dye on it. I genuinely think I look like I'm about 12 years old because I haven't seen myself with all brown hair like this since I was probably that age. I'm using an eye cream as a face moisturiser because I can't find any moisturiser in this bathroom. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. Anyway, next step, Vaseline, because I've dyed my hair red enough times to learn you have to put Vaseline around your hairline. When I used to have red hair, someone once came up to me and was like, literally just a random person on the street came up to me and was like, I know you don't naturally have red hair because your baby hairs aren't red. I was like, what part of this shade of red do you think is natural and doesn't come out of the box? Like, seriously?
I just need to actually get a fucking grip.
I mean, yeah. I don't know if you wanted me to say no.
No, like...
But to be actually constructive, yeah, you do. Guys, I've let this sit for 25 minutes. Look, she's red. She's red. I now need to do my ends, which I don't think I'm going to film because this section's getting, I feel like, a little bit long. I don't know. My camera's going to die. This is the hair. Yeah. Am I wearing the same jumper I was before I dyed my hair? Yeah, I am. But that's not the point we're making. I just want to show you the hair. Like, oh, I feel like myself again. I was telling Anna the fact that, like, to me, Sophie has red hair. Like, I feel like the red is so notorious with me. And it's been 2 years since I had red hair and I've missed it and I love it and I look a bit sick in this lighting, but I have missed the red hair. Like, I was on FaceTime to Anna and her mum walks in and she goes like, oh, there's Sophie, like she's got red hair, there's our Sophie. And it's like, yeah, there she is. I feel like I'm back, you know? I love the red hair. I'm so happy I did it. Like, I'm so goddamn happy. And it turned out, like, really good and really even. Don't get me wrong, it was a process, okay? Having to go brown, then do my roots, then do my ends. It was a process. I don't want to get my whole hair cut, but I do want to get these bits cut, like my curtain bangs, because a few different reasons. One, I'd like more of a curtain bang. Like, this is it, and I wish it was a bit more hair. Also, no, it's not even that. This is it. Like, that is pretty much it. Also, it's getting to the point where it's like a bit too long and it doesn't stay flicked nice. Like, I'd want it to come up to like my cheekbones kind of area. In all honesty, when I started this vlog, guys, I didn't expect that this is where this week would go. This is what 1 week at home by myself does. Guys, I'm currently in the process of editing my, like, this week's vlog. And I'm at the point where I start talking about the fact I want to change my hair colour. I'm just giggling to myself. I'm sat here saying, this time next year, I'm going to go back to red. Like, that's when I'm going to do it. Babe, you don't know what you have coming for you. You don't know. I'm giggling at my past self. And this was literally like 2 days ago that I'm saying, yeah, like in a year's time, I'm going to get it done red. Good morning, everybody. I am gonna tidy the house this morning. It's not like crazy messy, but there's just stuff out, you know, that needs to get put away. Also, my parents come back tonight. I've just put some makeup on. I don't feel very well. I'm thinking of going into Central and doing some shopping for Christmas because basically for my dad, I'm doing a bit of like a coffee hamper because he drinks coffee pretty much like multiple times a day. He loves coffee. He's an Italian man. How could he not? His like favorite coffee is like the Starbucks own brand coffee. Now, don't get me wrong, he doesn't love Starbucks itself. Like a Starbucks coffee, if he goes in and he buys one, he doesn't like it. But the ones that you buy in a packet, he loves them. So, oh no, but they're really hard to find nowadays. So I found some a few weeks ago and I gave them to him, but I'm trying to find him a new staple coffee. So my thinking is to kind of go buy a bunch of different coffees, make a little hamper for him. And I was trying to look online for them. Like I looked on Grind, I looked on Selfridges, I looked on a few different places. It's kind of hard to understand what they're like. Like he likes chocolatey coffee and some of them don't have like a description of what type of aromas it has. So I think I might just go into Central, I might just go into Selfridges and do that because I don't really want to do it tomorrow on a Saturday. Also tomorrow afternoon I'm going to see Anna in Milton Keynes, so I don't want to rush it tomorrow morning. I put some makeup on because I really don't feel very well, so I put some makeup on to try and make me feel better. Also, with the makeup on, I love the hair even more, I won't lie. Right, I've just finished, my music's too loud, wait. I've just finished Selfridges, got my little bits. I'm gonna go to Fortnum & Mason now for many reasons. One, they make my favourite biscuits. Two, I feel like I can get some good coffee there. Guys, I'm on New Bond Street and this is giving me throwbacks to like my last year project. So I don't know if, like, I did vlog it, me coming here and like going up and down to literally every store and asking for a bag because I made my dress, like my final project dress, out of paper bags, and then I filmed it on Bond Street, and this is really like not Bond Street, New Bond Street, and I'm really like getting the throwback right now. I'm hot, I'm overstimulated, and I need to wee. Oh, but I've made it back home. Haul time! Let me drink a bit of water first, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna start with Selfridges because that's where I first went. I went to get coffee from here and I stumbled into the book section, and basically Anna's mum, her 3 favourite classics are Emma, Wuthering Heights and Rebecca. So I wanted to get her a really nice copy, preferably of Rebecca, but I couldn't find that. And then I saw this copy with like the gold sprayed edges that we'd actually once seen together in a shop, and she was like, oh, I love that, I want to buy it, and then she never did. So I think she's gonna really like that. It's also a really damn heavy book, but it's such a nice cover with all the little flowers, and then obviously sprayed edges and they're gold. I went into the food hall and got, so I have loads of these freebies, which I'm gonna get onto about those. But then I got 2 coffees from Selfridges. I thought this was just a really cool packet. It's like a fuel, but it also smells really good. And this is, I think, Ride and Grind is the brand. I don't know. It's the Gasolina one. Yeah, it's called Ride and Grind. Ride and Grind. It says Ride and Grind was born from the love of vintage motoring and all things coffee. Whether you're into motoring or not, we hope you enjoy our coffee and keep reusing our tin for years to come. If you're done, please recycle. And this is 100% Arabica coffee beans. And the taste notes are tangerine, blackcurrant, lemon and iced tea. Oh, lemon iced tea. You know what? I was thinking this whilst I was smelling the coffee because I was the only damn person smelling the damn coffee. And I was like, I know instantly if I'm gonna like a coffee from the smell. And I don't know if it's just because I drink so much coffee in my life, but that smells really good. Like that smells like a good coffee. And then I thought this was just a funny name for a brand. It's called Girls Who Grind. And I thought for my dad, who has 3 women in the house, that was a perfect name for it. But it says, grown by a woman always. We are an independent, female-founded specialty coffee roastery to drive towards a more equal industry. We source 100% of our coffees from women producers with the focus on visibility, representation, and celebration. And also, my thing was, I wanted to get smaller, like, not your usual coffee places, you know what I mean? That's why I went to Selfridges, that's why I didn't go to, like, Tesco's. I wanted to get some more like special type coffee. This one, tasting notes, is orange, dark chocolate and caramel. That's that. Those are the 2 coffees I bought from there. Then I thought, let me go to Fortnum & Mason to get some more coffee, right? My family, we're a big lover of Fortnum & Mason. We like to treat ourselves every now and again with a bit of Fortnum & Mason. And I went in there and there was no, oh actually on the way there, I got a bit lost. I walked a bit too far instead of turning and I saw Wittard and I thought, well, I'm gonna go in there and grab a coffee in there. So I got my dad the limited edition Christmas spice chocolate covered espresso beans, which I'm just realising is to eat, not to drink. Right. Anyway, so I got coffee beans, chocolate covered coffee beans, which I think my mum really likes, so I'm sure these will get eaten anyway. And I also skipped, fell and jumped into Uniqlo on my little detour, and I bought those like Uniqlo C, whatever they're called, these ones, like joggers, and I got them in navy because I was like, I don't have a navy pair of joggers. It was so busy in there, I couldn't be asked to try them on, so I just got them in a large and hoped for the best. Fortnum & Mason, because I did get a lot. So, like I said, Fortnum & Mason have my favourite biscuits in the whole entire world, and it's the like Chocolossus, or like the Toffelossus, or like the Lossus collection. They have a orange chocolate one as well. These are my favourite biscuits in the whole entire world. They are ridiculously expensive. Well, I say ridiculously expensive. They are expensive. They're £26 for this. Like, I mean, you get 600 grams of biscuits in here. They're not, and they are very like heavy biscuits, so you could only really have one. So I thought I'd treat myself to these, which I'm really excited about having, which the lady was like, do you want to get your shopping delivered to you? Because like you can buy it and then they deliver it to you in like 1 to 2 days. And I was like, in all honesty, I would happily do it, apart from the fact I really want to eat those biscuits when I get home, so I didn't get it delivered. And I carried the heavy ass bag back with me. Anyway, so these are for myself. I actually bought a lot of presents for myself. These were actually a very last minute purchase. I just threw them in my basket whilst I was at the till. They're salted caramel biscuits. I saw them there, I thought, fuck it, like I'm already spending the money, I might as well throw them in. Me and Sam, for the past 2 Christmases, have bought our own parents' presents and then swapped them. So then like Sam buys presents for his parents that are from me, and I buy presents for my parents that are from him, if that makes sense. So we know that our parents are gonna like it. Anyway, I saw these teas were on sale, so I thought, well, let me get them for my parents from Sam. And then whilst I was at the till, I called Sam and I was like, actually, are your parents tea drinkers too? So I basically bought my parents and Sam's parents the same present, but they don't have to know that. Anyway, so what I got them is these like teapots, and not pots but like tins, and they're also just really cute. So this is Grace Botanical Infusion, 15 silky bags. It says for taking care of number 1. I actually didn't, my basket was getting so heavy, I didn't even read any of what these are, but I thought if I get a collection then they'll like some of them. This is floral fruity with a wonderful oolong, a wonderful oolong complexity and soft pale pink cup. This one is Tempo Botanical Infusion, Ready Steady Go, and this is warm and zingy with savoury notes of turmeric and black pepper. I feel like I'd like that. Then we've got Valiance, ideal for moments of peace and reflection. So this says refreshing minty with a warm glow and hint of honey. And then Repose for green, it says for gentle, not green, it's because it is green. For gentle indulgence, morning, noon and night. And it says clean and refreshing peppermint with hints of fennel and turmeric. I got those, they were £8 each, and I thought they make like quite a cute little present. So I got 2 of each. And then I just got myself stuff to add to the biscuits that I also got myself. You know what, this was also one of those last minute things. I think this was the second to last thing I added to my basket. But it's because, you know what I love about Fortnum & Mason? They have like little pots with the tea in it or the coffee or whatever, so you can smell it and see if you're gonna like it. And I got chai, and I love chai just as like a chai latte, love it. And I smelt this and I thought, that smells incredible, so I bought it for myself. And then I also bought myself some Earl Grey classic. I just love Earl Grey. And also for some reason, the tea bags, you'd expect the actual tea bags compared to the loose leaf to be more expensive. I feel like because there's more money in it, you know, like you have to pay for the tea bag as well. But for some reason, all the tea bags were cheaper, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna get the tea bag. I'm gonna put the Earl Grey under the Christmas tree as a little present for myself, and on Christmas Day I'm gonna be like, oh my god, who got me this? And then watch everyone's face be really confused because like, I didn't get it for you, I didn't get it for you. And I'll be like, oh, I got it for myself. So silly, so silly. Anyway, this chai, I would put it under the Christmas tree, but I really want to try it tonight because it just smelled so delicious. Like, it smelled so good. I would have this as a perfume. Anyway, and finally, but not least, this wasn't even meant to get bought. Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I was like, I'm done with my shopping. I'm on my way back to from New Bond Street over to Bond Street so I can get the tube home. Like, my hand hurts. Like, it's really heavy. I just want to get home. And then this man outside stops me. He gives me little freebies and then asks me where I'm from. I'm like, oh, I'm from Italy. But like, I just got a bit confused because I couldn't hear him because I had headphones in. Anyway, so then he takes me inside. He's like, oh, let me show you this. And he basically shows me the scrub and it was magical. That's what I got to say. He was a great salesperson and I fall for salespeople all the time. I have so many damn freebies that he gave me because he was like, I just love your energy. I was like, thank you. So he was like, I'm just gonna keep giving you freebies. So he tested like 4 things on me. So he tested the hand scrub and the moisturizer on my hands, and genuinely, even after the scrub, I didn't even need the moisturizer. My hands were so soft. And then like there was like this face stuff. So it was like a face peel type thing, and then another thing which was like a face plum pump. The scrub is £40, the moisturizer is £45, the peel thing is £80, and the scrub, like the face plumping thing, is 180. But because it's Black Friday, if you buy the face serum, like the peel thing, you can get the moisturizer and the body scrub for free. God damn it. You sold me. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, here we are. I bought this is the Sakurai, I think is the brand, mineral peeling gel. Looks like this. And he did it on my wrist. Like he did it in here. Oh my God, that still feels so soft. Yeah, that feels so soft. It was grim. Like the amount of shit, like all the, like, you know, when he was going around like this in circles and you could see all the dead skin coming off. He was like, use this once a week. Then I got the Premier by Dead Sea Premier Body Butter Passion Fruit. And then this stuff, this is actually like, when he was telling me the prices, this is the thing that I was like, I want to buy this. And then he told me the prices and the bundle and whatever, and I was like, well, I really want this. And I thought, well, I might as well just get all of it. So this is the scrub, and it literally, like, it was instant. Like my hands were so soft, and I don't really use body scrub very often, but the times I need body scrub, this is the body scrub I need. That's the haul. Good morning, everybody. I've had a bit of a stressful morning because, well, actually, okay, let me backtrack here. Yesterday I wasn't feeling too well, so I didn't really do anything. Today we went to put the Christmas decks up, realised our Christmas tree was in storage, so I had to go get it. Actually forgot the keys at home for the storage unit, so I had to go back home, pick up the keys, go back out to the storage unit. Got the Christmas tree, realised that one of our boxes of Christmas decoration, we only have one box of Christmas decorations, one of our boxes is in Italy, which we already had a feeling about yesterday when we got all the decks out. So we ordered some more decorations, they've just come, the tree is up. I'm gonna decorate the goddamn tree. We always do the same thing. It's like what is now going round as Ralph Lauren Christmas, I'm guessing. It's just a very traditional red, green and gold Christmas. We've got 2 trees. We have one that we call the Ozempic tree and one normal tree. I'm gonna change out this jumper because I wore it to go pick up the thing and it's a bit too tight to be comfy whilst putting up a Christmas tree. I also got some ribbon because we're very low on Christmas decorations. We ordered some, but like, it doesn't mean that we've got enough. I don't think we have enough for 2 trees. I also bought some garlands, but they haven't arrived yet. Okay, let's get Christmas tree decorated.